What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are filling in the gaping holes of my MCU journey. And that journey includes the Marvels. And that's what we're going to be watching today. Now, I skipped the Marvels because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to feel about it. I read some reviews, no spoilers and anything like that. I just know for a fact that it wasn't the greatest. There was a lot of homework that you got to watch with it. Captain Marvel, WandaVision, Miss Marvel. I think Sam Jackson's in it, right? So does that mean you have to watch Secret Invasion, or do they not connect? Either way, I'm sure all of those questions are going to be answered in this. And I know Avengers Doomsday, they just released the video where the promotion with all the 27 names of everybody who's going to supposedly be in it up front. A lot of those names really surprised me, like Ian McKellen. Like, what the hell? James Marsden? Oh my god, it's gonna be incredible. But to get there, we have to go back and fill in the gaps, and so that includes this right here, the Marvels. You guys voted overwhelmingly for me to watch this in the Patreon poll. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get away from it, but nope, you guys brought me right back to it. So that's what we're going to do right here, and we're going to watch it and give it the review that it holistically deserves by the end of this. So I say we just get right into it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Give me a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Check out everything else we got going on the channel. Check out here, check out Patreon. If you're not a patron, please join it. It's a fun time over there. We love to have new members, and please be the artist that you possibly can be. And we got resources and tools to help you do it, along with full-length watch-along reactions, our merch store, everything. Thanks, guys. All right. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I'm either going to like this, I'm either going to love it, or we're going to make fun of it. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I'm sure we'll figure it out pretty damn soon. This is the Marvels. Let's go. Oh god. Well, that doesn't look good. All right. Take me there. Where are we at? Oh. So what was that other planet? We're at a better planet now. Who are you? Oh, okay, she's got a powerful hammer. Oh. Is that like the one that Miss Marvel has? The music is telling me I should be fearing this woman. It's kind of hard to with the green screen.
There's only one here.
Oh god. Jersey City. Hey. All right, this is my first time getting introduced to Miss Marvel because I didn't see the show. I'm hoping that's not going to hinder me too much.
Enter Kamala.
Cool. Okay, so she's clearly a fan of Captain Marvel. Is Captain Marvel widely known on Earth? Because nobody really knew about her, unless they talked about her a lot after Endgame, but it didn't really sound like there was a whole lot of time for people to become fangirls of somebody who was never on Earth.
That does not sound like science to me.
Okay.
Sound like science to me. That sounds like my mom. That's funny. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm noticing? Marvel has a formula now where like the opening scene is the villain being established if we don't know who the villain is. Same thing happened in Thor Love and Thunder with Gore the God Butcher.
You stole me from my home.
Was that the memory thing that the Skrulls had? Talk about a quick, easy way to give exposition. Oh. Is that like her therapy? Reliving the trauma? One step at a time. That's what they say.
Incoming call from Nick Fury.
Oh, you expecting a call?
Oh, okay, so at the end of Secret Invasion, he went up to space, so is this after this? After Secret Invasion? When does this take place?
What do you know about the surge in the jump point system a few hours ago?
The entire network was affected?
Yeah, end to end. You check it out?
I'm on it.
Appreciate you.
That was interesting. I got a very different vibe from Nick Fury than I was expecting. You know, he was a broken, cold, old man. He always really had been, ever since he formed the Avengers. That was a lot more jovial than I was expecting.
We gotta find this damage and see if we can reverse it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain. That looks so fun. If I could find a way to do that, but without, you know, the whole space part, I'd be good.
Was that Monica?
On Carol?
Have they not talked this entire time? Okay, so Monica had to deal with the fact that during the blip, her mom passed away, and I'm guessing she hasn't spoken to Carol since.
What are you seeing?
Uh-oh.
It's a jump
Yep,
point, but it's not.
that would do it. That giant hole in the universe, I think that might be it. Oh, we're getting a cut. Oh, we're getting 3 cuts. Oh! Hello. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Oh my god, you just shot a kid out in space? Oh my god. I already love that kid. Hello? Wait. How does she know about Nick Fury? Isn't he like the spy? The covert spy?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, that would have been a great time for Sam Jackson to drop the mother. Oh,
What did you do to me? What is Darben doing?
does it have something to do with when they use their powers? They're connected somehow. Jesus Christ, girl.
Do not go in swinging. This is a peace and reconciliation tour.
Jerry.
He's a lot dopier in this one.
Not break my closet door, okay?
So it broke itself.
No.
Oh my god, that's my mom. Oh my god.
Your friend, Captain Marvel, she's walking up and down our living room.
Sorry,
Jeez.
Captain Marvel was in our house?
Is Captain Marvel pressuring you in any way?
My god. That is really great. The absolute fangirling from her. I'm starting to really like her character already. Maybe we're gonna get some elements of realizing that your hero is not the hero that you thought she was. That would be really cool if they touched on those elements. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's a Skrull refugee colony. I can never say that word. Refugee. Nope, I want to keep wanting to say refrigerator.
This is not what we agreed, Darben.
Suprema, Darben.
Okay, her name is Darben.
The civil war has polluted our skies. My people cannot breathe. Our sun is dying.
Sun is dying.
The Skrull will take their rightful place in the Kree Empire. And I will aid in the relocation.
Relocation?
I would hate for your people to suffocate when I strip the atmosphere.
Oh, okay, that is a pure authoritarian rule. Her people are dying. She wants to make a deal with the Skrull to help her. Now, does she just want peace for her people, or does she want to just take over the entire universe? Because otherwise she'd just be like a typical bad guy. Oh, okay, so it is power related, because hello. Don't touch the cat. Do not touch the cat. Oh, that's why. Oh, cool.
And then I teleported here. I don't know if that's my new powers. And then this freaking cat ate a man.
Cat and a man. Oh, damn, that's not good.
How did you get here and how are you involved in this?
The Kree jury rigged a wormhole.
Is that an elevator? Is that a space elevator?
Okay, new rule. No more touching shit, especially glowy mysterious.
Siphoning off the atmosphere, and it did this.
Scissors be paper.
What the fuck is that? I'm sorry. The man who unleashed an entire Skrull massacre on Earth is just doing like rock, paper, scissors jokes? Oh god, alright, well at least get the parents out. Oh god, the Foundation. You better buy them a new house. You can't keep having alien battles in people's suburbs. You're gonna raise the property taxes. Wow. So she can create like surfaces and conjure weapons out of energy. It's very glass-like. I like it. Oh, the mantle was my favorite part, you asshole. Stop breaking their house. That better not have been a load-bearing beam. I gotta stop thinking about the structure of the house.
Strong theory.
Well, it's really good that these aliens have the strength of a regular 60-year-old man. It's good that they're weak, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay, Goose, you're doing too much now.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Captain Marvel can absorb light energy. I can see it, and you can turn light into physical.
Oh, okay, yep. That's why she can create shapes.
But my working
I could totally show
theory-
you.
No!
Well, speaking of Aunt Carol, hello. Oh, this is awkward.
They don't seem really.
How long's it been since she was literally a kid?
It is so good to see you, Lieutenant Trouble.
And it's Captain Rainbow now. Right. Sorry.
Can we find out where the kid is first?
I can manipulate and see all wavelengths of the electromagnetic spectrum.
I'm very happy.
Jesus. Sees all colors.
Where's our daughter?
Yes, please.
Thank God for the family to like be the only one fighting for where the missing daughter now is. All right, so we're spending a lot of time establishing where this issue is. Oh, Jesus Christ. I heard a scream. Oh, is Kamala falling?
Hey, Black Girl Magic!
No fucking way that that's what worked. Are you I don't know who this Fury is. It is not the same one from Secret Invasion. Oh, Jesus, not the best time. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh. It's okay, it's Carol. That's funny.
Okay, no powers. No powers. Just
Can we just like not transport to a place where guns are already drawn on us? Oh, so she's got the same hammer as Ronan from the first Guardians.
More time, I can make it safe.
No, we do it now.
I want it now, Daddy. She was just straight up gonna kill them? Oh, because they were associates of Captain Marvel. Oh, she knows her. Wait a second, hold on. She used her power, why didn't she switch? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then now they're not switching again. They're just straight up gonna leave her on the enemy ship.
I can't fly. Kamala, don't talk to them. You know my name.
I was gonna say, why did you just take her the first time? You forgot the kid? Oh, God.
Once again, the Skrull have betrayed the Kree!
Oh, damn. Oh, we did another broken jump point? Oh, God. So what happens with another broken jump point? Does that mean something comes through or things go...
You're not gonna make it.
I'm surprised she decided to do all this rather than just destroying all of them then and there. You guys have to figure this out, because Kamala's gonna die if you keep sending her into the air.
Kamala, now! We need to save who we can.
Interesting. Okay, so we are doing that angle, that theme of your heroes are not the heroes that you prop them up to be. Your heroes are better as you envision them than they are in reality. And now you have to see that the hero that you idolized is making the choice to sacrifice the many to save the few. That's going to be an interesting dynamic. Is she going to outgrow her idolization of Captain Marvel throughout this and become her own hero rather than looking up to her? That's going to be really interesting to see.
This peace treaty, it was a good thing. We don't need your help anymore.
I called a friend. She can find a safe place for you.
Squirrels displaced again. Oh shit! Hey, Tessa Thompson. I know that she's like the leader of New Asgard, but she looks like her Men in Black character here. Well, are we supposed to read anything into that? Or no? I didn't even know that Valkyrie and Captain Marvel actually knew each other well. Are they a thing? Because they're really giving that vibe.
May our next meeting be joyful.
Live long and prosper. Sorry, I can't help myself. I've never even seen Star Trek. I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit in the comments for that now.
Do you remember when the sun used to shine on Hala? Before her, I was there,
Oh, good God.
claiming she was there to set us free. But when she destroyed the Supreme,
A lot of backstory here.
Provide if we're to reignite our sun.
They need to reignite the sun. That's a tall ask. I mean, I've had that on my to-do list forever, but I cannot find the time to reignite the sun. So I took up crocheting.
So you can do that because you walk through a witch hex?
Yep.
That reminds me of like Spider-Man Far From Home or No Way Home, whichever one it was. Jamie Foxx is talking to Sandman. He's like, damn, I fell into a pit. And he's like, damn, I fell into a vat of electric eels. Gotta be careful where you walk.
You said you'd be back before I knew it.
Oh. Yeah. I would love to see more throughout this of the dynamic between Monica and Carol. Monica feeling abandoned by Carol because she was that kid who looked up to her and ate every word. And then seeing Kamala do the same thing and go down the same path. I would love to see the relationship between the three of them with this.
Anytime you need company, I will be there. I will drop everything. I will drop high school.
I will drop high school.
Captain Marvel and Captain Monica Rambeau, who from this point onwards will now be known as Professor Marvel.
Oh, Professor Marvel.
Professor Marvel. How about Astro Marvel? She's an astronaut.
It's my nanny's bangle.
What you're describing is a quantum band.
I mean, I knew there were two of these. I just... So that would explain our switchy entanglement situation.
She must be overloading it with the energy from her space hammer thingy.
I was gonna call it Cosmorod.
Cosmorod. All right, from now on, leave all naming to Kamala.
Whoa, this is weird.
Her band absorbs your energy and redirects it.
Damn. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Too soon.
the cancer's back.
Oh, God. Why would you show her this? Why would you ask her before you showed her all this terrible stuff?
Never wanted to be Captain Marvel. Captain Rambeau suits me just fine.
Carol, I don't want to relive this.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we're going all the way back to WandaVision. That scene was so chaotic. Oh, look at Kamala being the anchor between the three. It's like they're both parents to her, but ironically, she's being the actual parent.
If she keeps creating these jump points, it's gonna get really bad really fast. Every jump point has two sides, so if Tarnax's atmosphere was siphoned away...
Well, that ADR did not match up well.
We have our heading.
Mr. Gibbs, we have our heading.
Wait, where are you guys? Where's Abu?
This man has taken us to hell. I mean, that would be a pretty amazing thing to do. Have a space elevator.
We need Kamala, and we will make sure she gets back home in one piece. I promise.
Well, she just barely stopped her from falling to her death.
If anything happens to you, Meoski John Le Lungi, you tell her that.
I will kill her. What a good mom.
Nova, Supernova Girl, Spectrum, Spectrum Vision.
Vision! Oh, wait.
Spectrum Mobile. Yeah, let's figure out the switching thing.
1, 2, 3, go.
Now, why would you say go?
Maybe using your powers on the ship with a human who can't survive in space isn't a good thing. That's kind of cool. I will say the shifting thing is a cool concept if you can use it as a great advantage.
Rather than in individual stocks. Of course, both a Roth IRA and 401k are important for...
Hey, if you're young and it's not too late, start in a Roth IRA because then you can pay the taxes now, and then when you retire, you don't have to worry about it.
What is it?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
Should we tell Fury?
They just announced over the intercom that a foreign object was found, so he probably knows. I mean, to be fair, Kamala's doing really good with her first time at space travel. I would be like, huh! Side quest number 2. Oh man, it looks like Greece. 99% water. Aren't we close to that? Or no? Are we like 70% water or something like that? I am not good at my geography.
I should warn you that I'm kind of famous here.
Like another annihilator? Oh god, what is this?
Culture is there's gonna be a bit of a ceremony we have to do.
Oh god. She looks like she's in the Finding Nemo musical. What is happening?
As if no time has passed.
Princess?
I have so many questions. Princess? Oh, she's a prince. Oh, she married the prince. Why is everybody singing?
Most of them won't understand you unless you sing.
Oh, what? Okay, they're singing. They're singing now. This reminds me of Burning Man.
I see why you like to come.
I do love the colors, though. It's a very bright movie.
Pleasure to announce to this lovely room full.
Oh, we're going Madrigalian. Looks like he's trying to be Thor and Loki at the same time. And the Tooth Fairy? Oh! How did that happen? Whose power is wardrobe? I'm so confused right now.
Do I have with my dance partner this time?
Yeah. We need to talk.
Okay, let's talk.
Oh, wait. He doesn't have to sing?
Yeah.
This egg, you say? Let's just continue.
Ew, that's an egg? Oh, it looks like a blobby brain. Oh, you have an infestation. Oh, that's not good. And the parents are on there? Nice. Okay, why is Captain Marvel so dark? It's so muted. Oh god. That's a horrible alarm. Honey, I think there's danger. How do you know? Ah! So he's gonna distract her. I don't feel like she needs this army if she's got her doom hammer and a bangle.
Neo.
To you?
Well, so much for distracting her. That was all of like a what, 10-second distraction? Let's see how powerful this hammer is. Oh shit, okay. All right. Oh my god. A hell of an ascot. I'm not... Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh, she exposed herself. Oh god.
Do you get that?
My grandma, she sent it to me in the mail.
She sent it to me in the mail. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Okay, so she literally is taking the ocean. She's using all the jump points to actually take the ocean and suck it up so she can just plop it. I don't know if that's how ecosystems work.
So we're going down, Monica.
I'm just waiting to see like a whale just be like, what the fuck?
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Did she just really, oh, Captain, my Captain? Oh. Yeah.
I'm activating the jump point.
No, I can lose her. We need to leave now. I can't let this happen again.
We already have.
I can do this.
And you'll kill us trying.
Oh, somebody's got some trauma. You just destroyed a whole bunch of corn.
I'm the reason why the Civil War started in the first place. I'm the reason why they couldn't breathe. That's how I got the name Annihilator.
Yeah.
I thought if I fixed it, then I could come home.
That's a lot of pressure you put on yourself.
I just wanted you. What? I'm really glad that you're here now.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about the relationship between Monica and Carol. Okay, so it's no longer about just saving her people. She's on a mad revenge tour. Revenge tour.
Which means that all we have left to evacuate 350 personnel are 15 escape pods, which see 5.
How the hell, in 2023, do you not build enough fucking escape pods? You should have learned that from Titanic. Did Jack die for nothing? Oh, damn. What are those things? Oh. Oh, God. Ew. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's her babies. Oh, you were fat shaming her and she was pregnant. Oh, God. Oh, it's a lot of flurkins.
We're doomed.
Oh, that's... Alright, that's a little much.
None of us choose how we transition from this life to the next.
Okay, alright, this is getting a little Othello. None of us choose how we transition from this life to the next. Spit
him out.
No. That's the plan.
Oh, what the? That is horrifying.
Stop running and let the flirtations eat you. You will be fine.
I don't think they receive the message if they're just desperately running. They literally just said, don't run. Logistically, how many people can one cat ingest? This is kind of on par with how I feel regular cats view humans. Like, as just an opportunity to devour an entire meal.
She wants our son.
Okay, tall ask. I feel like that's gonna really mess with Earth. Just those little solar flares. I mean, obviously, if the sun is, you know, gone, too.
Of course you must go now. But I will never let you go. You understand that, right?
The traditional themes of a parent's, like, wants and needs. Need to let the child go. Never would want to.
Anything. Are you praying? Don't stop. We need all the help we can get.
What? What? When the hell did Nick Fury start praying? Did they just land on Roosevelt Island? I was just there. That guy in a picnic, having a picnic, it's like, it's like, what the? You just ruined his picnic.
This will be the end of the Kree. It will be the end of everything.
Well, that was easy as hell. Oh, damn. She is stronger than Captain Marvel? How is that possible? Powered by the Power Stone? Or what was left? Is it the same hammer? It was destroyed, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out everybody's power level right now because it's very confusing. Oh! Oh!
I didn't want this.
Death seems to follow you. You can use your powers to save Hala.
She's gonna jumpstart the sun. Like jump in a car. Ooh. I was gonna say, there's no way in hell. Oh, God! I'm surprised she didn't just still kill her. I mean, she's gone on a killing spree, and she spares this one. Oh. 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 Okay, so she just exploded. Oh my God. What is happening? Oh man, that's not good. Oh, that's cool. I feel like we should have used that a little bit more.
She tore a hole in space-time.
Thank you for the dummies.
That is a different reality bleeding into ours.
Is this another multiverse thing?
You want us to blast you with the same amount of power that punched a hole in the fabric of space?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Dar-Benn couldn't handle it, but Miss Marvel can. Okay. Wow, a lot of these characters are really overpowered. Oh, damn. Okay, she's God mode now.
Higher, further, faster.
Preferably further and faster right now. Thank you. So she's just kind of like a nuclear bomb at this point. Is she going to survive this? So if she closes a hole, I'm assuming she's not going to be coming back. Oh, so she's just literally trying to close it up.
It's closing, Monica. You gotta get out of there.
Oh, okay. All right. They thought she would get out.
I can't leave. I have to finish the job.
No, Monica, it's closing. You'll be trapped.
What was the plan before?
I always knew I would have to stay.
You did? Oh. What universe is she in now? I like how quiet everything is. Sitting in the moment. It feels like this movie has been at a breakneck pace, and I like just sitting in a climactic, dramatic moment. Man, that solar flare is gonna do damage to someplace on Earth. Oh, your daughter's back and she's traumatized. I love her face. I could really feel the weight of the moment with her acting. Oh, she went to Hala. Oh, is she gonna reignite the sun? Is that what's happening? Why couldn't Dar-Benn just be like, hey, could you do this for me before like I go on this genocidal rampage? I don't know if that's how that works though. If the sun is dying, doesn't that mean it doesn't have enough to like sustain itself? Like, I don't know. I guess that's how suns work. That was pretty quick. She can reignite a sun, but she couldn't overpower Dar-Benn without the hammer. I don't know. That'd be so funny again if the people were like, oh, that's great, sun. Ah, too hot, too hot, too hot. How? You don't really see Fury grieve much. Oh, I don't know why I'm still doing this. I pretty much consigned to the fact that this is not the same Nick Fury.
The vastness of it just gives you a whole new perspective.
Are they moving into Monica's old house?
Hey, do you still fly that thing?
You want to check it out?
I do.
Okay.
That thing is like 30 years old. What the hell?
It's gonna be a lovely house to raise a family in, you know.
That's something I would totally do.
I actually don't have the key. I'm just looking after it. Just until Monica gets back. Yeah.
Arguably, I think being able to fly on your own is cooler. Hey, that's my city.
Pizza delivery.
Kate Bishop, what the fuck? Oh, well, that was dramatic. She's showing up like OG Nick Fury.
I've been reading up on you. You've just become part of a much larger universe. I'm putting together a team.
Oh, it's Young Avengers time. I gotcha. Oh, hey, Monica. Well, at least we immediately know that she's alive, but she's in this different universe now. She's like unscathed. Oh, hey, Mom.
I'm so sorry.
How's our mysterious visitor?
What?
What happened?
We were hoping you...
Oh, shit. What?
All we know is that...
Oh my god. Oh, she's in the X-Men universe. Oh, and they CGI'd Beasts. Oh, Kelsey Grammer, what? Oh, he's got the real comic underbite. Is she Captain Marvel here? Oh boy. Alright, look. This was a ride. Would it be a ride that I would want to go on again? Probably not. However, at the same time, I don't feel like it was the worst movie I ever saw. Was it the worst Marvel movie I ever saw? You're probably banking on a good, solid yes. However, there were some elements that I did like in it. There were some things that I knew, I was like, okay, I can see them deliberately trying for it. Now, are they going to actually capitalize on it? We will see. And at the end of the hour and a half, there was a clear and firm no. The main word that comes to mind when I think of this movie is disappointment. Confusion would be a good second, but also disappointment. There were elements of it that really should have been fleshed out. It felt very, very rushed. I don't understand where we're supposed to go with this. It almost seemed like it was set up for that end credit scene where we just have Monica Rambeau react to the fact that she's now in the X-Men universe and we get a CGI Kelsey Grammer Beast. Other than that, yes, we have a second bangle, and yes, we've introduced Miss Marvel to the MCU with Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau, but other than that, I felt like we didn't go anywhere. Now I'm going to start reviewing these movies with 10 categories. Category 1 being plot, which is story arc and plausibility. Plausibility, we can kind of throw out the window and suspend our disbelief given the fact that we're in space. But even then, there are supposed to be certain rules and laws when it comes to space and whether or not you believe in the plot enough. Now, story arc, there wasn't a whole lot. Story arc kind of like falls in line with the second category, and story arc here is that we have this character, Captain Marvel, who by the end gets to make up for her past misgivings and forgive herself for all the terrible things that happened in the past. We saw maybe a snippet of that at the very end where she reignited the sun and maybe gave a little bit of room to breathe after putting all that crushing weight on causing the Civil War and causing Hala itself to become endangered. And then you had Miss Marvel, who grew up as this Captain Marvel fangirl, which I don't even know how that's possible. I didn't realize that she was famous because she was mostly off planet and they just started knowing about her maybe the last couple years. I don't know how far since Endgame this really is, but we saw little signs of her starting to shift and kind of have the hero that she idolized stripped away to be replaced with a flawed human. I liked that theme. I really did. Did they go as far as they possibly could with it? No. And at the end, yes, Captain Marvel seems a little bit more as an equal to her, and they were kind of on an equal playing field power-wise. Well, actually, no, because Ms. Marvel didn't, reignite a sun. I don't know if we saw her mature to the point where she accepted Captain Marvel as lesser than what she idolized. We just heard her stop talking so much about fangirling over her. And I don't think that's the same, because that's omission, and I would rather see a visual change of maybe schooling Captain Marvel a little bit more. I mean, she acted as like the teenage parent to the immature parents of Monica and Captain Marvel at times, bringing them together, acting as their rock. I loved Iman Vellani in this, but at the same time, she didn't really bridge that arc. Monica Rambeau didn't really have much of an arc other than the fact that she was mad at Captain Marvel for leaving, and at the end, she was less mad. So there really wasn't a whole lot in there. Category number 2, attraction. Was there an entertainment value to it? Was there a premise? I don't really know what the premise was to it. I think the premise was the fact that we were going to go on a space adventure, have some side quests. But overall, and I spent some time thinking about this, I was entertained to a degree. I was entertained by Iman Vellani's performance. Like I've said before, Kamala Khan was the through line for this movie. She was an absolute treasure, and her innocence and fangirling really brought a lot of entertainment value to it. Everything else was hard to kind of get into. When you want to talk about the premise and the entertainment value, I couldn't get into the weight of the story. This might come back to plot a little bit and the writing, but everything was very bright. It was was very overly lit. The colors were very saturated, except for Captain Marvel's outfit, my God. But that didn't help me get into the story of how grim everything was. There wasn't a whole lot of emotional range when it comes to Monica Rambeau and Captain Marvel and Brie Larson, and I forget who plays Monica. And because of that, I didn't feel the weight too much. I felt a lot of emotional weight from Iman Vellani, but not anybody else, other than some of the comedic moments that some were earned, some weren't earned. I felt entertained, but by no means was this the most entertained I've ever felt. Category 3, theme. Now, we can talk about theme forever, but I'm going to summarize it in the sense that they were about 40% on a 100% budget, which meant that on a 100% budget, whether it's storyline, whether it's arc, whether it's the actors that you have with you, you are running at a 100% budget. Disney's budget is nothing to sneer at. And when you have something like this, you don't want to go half throttle or quarter throttle, but what I got was about 40% throttle in terms of theme, where they had all these little seeds of a great movie. They genuinely had the themes of a great movie, and yet it wasn't brought to its full potential. Like the theme of Captain Marvel being the idol of Kamala Khan, and then Kamala Khan having that stripped away from Captain Marvel after realizing that she's a flawed human. Yes, you had that, but you also had Monica Rambeau being the third party to that by telling Kamala Khan, hey, don't get involved with Captain Marvel. I know you idolize her now. I idolized her too. She was my auntie, and she abandoned me. Don't you go down the same road. We never got that. We never got that dynamic. And I was like, you had it right here. This would have been golden if you had it. But they didn't choose to do it. Now, a lot of the reasons why that might happen, it could be the screenwriting, it could be the reshoots, it could be the editing, it could be such a multitude of things that we don't know why it didn't happen. All we know is that it didn't happen. And for me, that's a really big loss. Theme, I write all of my screenplays with the theme first, whether it's like, you know, love conquers all, or whether it's who deals with the repercussions from a divorce, the children do, or loss of innocence, and then my story flows from that. If your theme is not concrete and crystal clear to the audience, you will lose them every time. Category 4, acting and performance. Now, there were some interesting choices for the characters. Captain Marvel's always come pretty muted to me. Brie Larson's acting as a whole, I never found to have that emotional range and depth. Her facial features never really seemed to go above slightly pissed over muted. And then Monica Rambeau, she seemed to kind of more of like a shocked face most of the time. Iman Vellani, her acting was up and down. It was stoic when it needed to be and traumatized, but it was also fun and bubbly and fangirly and everything that you wanted in a teenager who idolized somebody bigger and somebody higher than her. Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, for all his faults, we need to talk about this. What the hell happened to Nick Fury? I mean, my God, we saw from Secret Invasion, he was traumatized. He went down to help the Skrulls and then ended up creating an entire Skrull massacre ordered by the president. And I know we're supposed to be just kind of washing Secret Invasion away, but this was 2023 when the Marvels came out, and he is completely unashamed and unaffected from phase 1 to 2 to 3. Should have completely traumatized that man, and it absolutely had, because I remember him in Winter Soldier, and he was already the stoic, emotionless to the degree of angry spy who never was the jokester, and he kept his eye on the ball. Here, he was goofy, he was silly, his inflections was like, hey, Carol. To the point where we literally had him on a ship with Kamala Khan's family, acknowledging that prayer was the way to do things because we need all the help we can get, but he's Nick Fury. He should be all the help that you can get. And then at the same time, praying with him and going, amen, amen. I was like, what is happening? All these jokes. Carol's trying to talk about a massacre to him, and he goes, scissors beats paper. I was like, what the I have no idea why they chose to do Nick Fury's character like that. I don't know. Number 5, dialogue, which includes storytelling and context. You had to introduce a new character. You had to introduce a new antagonist, while at the same time, this is where the movie was always going to be handicapped because you had a lot of homework that had to be done. And if you have a lot of homework that has to be done and you don't trust that people are going to see everything, whether it's Ms. Marvel, whether it's Captain Marvel, whether it's WandaVision, whether it's Secret Invasion, but you don't have to watch Secret Invasion because none of that fucking applies now. People are going to have to do their homework, and if you don't trust that they're going to do the homework, then you have to bloody flood them with exposition, and that's what we got. And you can devise a way to get away from that by showing rather than telling, which is what you're supposed to be doing in movies, but you have these little easy, convenient contrivances like the scroll torture device that force you to see all the memories of the past and everything and remember who everybody is. But then you have all of these expository lines, especially from Dar-Ben. And you want to talk about acting. She was as blank as a sheet the entire time. Just that crazy stare and wanting revenge and everything. And I was like, this person is supposed to be a savior. I didn't get that she was supposed to be crazy in the head. She was their leader. I thought she was going to be more cold and calculated, but she was crazy and reckless. And I'm like, it's just another, god damn it, it's just another blank slate of a Marvel villain. Juxtapose any face you want. She might as well have just been the Ronin incarnate. Some of the moments weren't earned. They had some dialogue where they were just trying to flesh out people's characters and the relationship, like Monica and Carol. I just never fully bought into the idea that they were really distraught by what had happened between them in the past. And a lot of it could be lazy writing. A lot of it could be the acting. But the dialogue certainly did not help. It did not advance the plot. The dialogue is supposed to be there to accent the action that's taking place. For the entire time, I felt like it was the opposite. I felt like it was the action supporting the dialogue rather than the dialogue supporting the action. And what is most important in a movie, it's the entire reason why you translate it from a script to a movie, is to show the action. The action reigns supreme. Number 6, cinematography. The lighting, the design, setting, the wardrobe, everything. The setting seemed okay. I'm not going to knock it too much. The biggest issue I have is with the lighting. The lighting exposed a lot of things and created a tone that I don't think they wanted to. Everything was so light. Everything was so brightly lit. It reminded me of a Disney Channel show where everything is just so flooded with light and everybody was like well lit. There was nothing dramatic. You wanted something a little bit more dramatic, like when you have like half of your face blocked out, but you also have all this side filled in. That creates a very dramatic moment. It makes it feel a little bit more raw. This, I didn't get any of that. The colors were always very saturated, especially on Aladna, except for Captain Marvel. And Captain Marvel stood out on that planet because she was so muted. All of her colors, like what happened? Like why was that the choice for the wardrobe? Other than that, the wardrobe seemed fine. I didn't really have too much of an issue with it. You could see a lot of green screen on that, and you really shouldn't if you have the proper VFX and the proper fill lights to separate yourself from the green screen. But a lot of it, you could really feel how two-dimensional it felt, and it was kind of off-putting, and it took me out of the story quite a lot. Number 7. Pacing and effects. Well, we just talked about the green screen. I felt like I could see the green screen at times. I felt like it was still green at some times, for God's sake. At the same time, I felt like some of the VFX were rushed, but there's really nothing new for Marvel these past few years where all the VFX departments are just getting bloody knuckles trying to meet the demands of the studio, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They deserve a lot better, but these reshoots, these re-edits, after watching flop after flop after flop, they have to do all of these scenes over and over again, and I feel like they didn't have the rendering quite there yet, but there were some things that I was just like, this is not believable at all. The pacing was all over the place. It felt rushed, but at the same time, it felt slow at the same time. That hour and a half flew by, and they were like, okay, mission to mission to mission to mission, without ever really fleshing out why these stakes are there. Because they're rushing around to stop this person from taking all of these resources and bringing it to their planet. And I didn't have enough in there to really understand the weight that this person felt, and I think that's a little bit attributed to the acting and the writing, but the editing just felt like a breakneck pace. I felt like we couldn't take a breath anywhere, and it wasn't until the end when Monica sacrifices herself and the music cuts out and Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel are just standing there and it's completely silent, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I can breathe right now. This is the first moment in the entire movie where I haven't like felt like on edge, because we barely slowed down the pace. Maybe when you were going on the side quest to the singing place, but then my anxiety went up again because I'm like, these people are just singing all of their lines to me. Why? Number 8, soundtrack. Now this is a big one for me because I am a musician. Nothing seemed quite original. It felt like a standard Captain Marvel kind of movie where you had that orchestral score with her themes. Nothing really felt different. A lot of the soundtrack that they used, the actual songs seems, I mean, to kind of to supposedly get you into the fight, but not so much take the fight seriously. It felt like it was trying to elicit the feeling of, that's cool, more so than get you seriously into the fight. And it was okay. It didn't really do a whole lot for me. The score is supposed to show you how to feel. It's supposed to tell you how you feel before you know how to feel, before the movie actually tells you with dialogue. But also, if they do that, then they're doing something wrong. And I really didn't feel too much. I knew I was supposed to think that Darban was bad, even though what she was doing is somewhat justified because she's trying to save her people. But at the same time, there were heroic moments that it didn't really land for me. And I hate to say it, but the most impactful moment for me, film score-wise, was when there was silence. That's not good. Number 9, directing. All of this falls at the feet of Nia DaCosta. And I haven't seen any of her other work. I just know that they didn't have a whole lot of faith in this from the get-go. There were so many reshoots. There were so many release date changes. I guess they did their best with what they had, but there was so much going into it that was going to handicap it, whether it be the homework that had to go into it, whether it be the plot, whether it be where it stood in the timeline of the MCU, whether how rushed it was or not. It's ultimately up to her to steer the ship. And do I feel like she did it to perfection? Absolutely not. This could have been so much better. They had so many seeds that were planted that she, by design, planted those seeds. And I don't know if it was the editing, but she makes the final call, and so does the studio. And what we got after this was just piss poor storytelling. And I feel bad. I wanted this one to succeed. And I wanted this one to be a reason why people wanted to go and see the shows and everything, but nobody did. And it was just, it's tough to watch. And number 10, the it factor. Does this transcend everything that happened before? Does this have a feeling of uniqueness and a quality that everybody wants to resemble moving forward? Does it change the game? Quick answer, no. Moving on. Overall, I felt like this movie could have been a lot more. I don't even know if this really changes anything in the future. You could probably just have a one-liner in the next Avengers movie to kind of explain how these characters got together, and you wouldn't have to have people watch this in the canon of the timeline. Was I entertained? Somewhat to a degree, but I also felt kind of disappointed that from a writing standpoint, they had all of these tools to make it a better movie, and they actively chose not to do it for the sake of keeping it at a breakneck pace with mediocre acting, changing the entire fabric of certain characters to the point where they're not even the same character, and then leaving us at the end feeling like we didn't really advance the plot of the overall MCU timeline, other than introducing the mutants, which is kind of what has already been happening, so it's really nothing completely new. We just saw a CGI'd Kelsey Grammer. But let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the Marvels. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you feel the way I felt? Was there anything that I missed? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That's it for me. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. Give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Check out everything else we got going on the channel. Check out the full-length watch-along up on Patreon. If you're not a patron yet, please, guys, subscribe. Thank you to all my patrons. I couldn't do this without you. Check out the new merch we got posted up in the merch shop. It's the best way to support this channel, and supporting this channel is the best way to ensure that content keeps rolling out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I've been Writer Reacts. From one artist to another, stay creative. I'll see you again.